Song that might play when you fight Sans is what the title should say, but that was too long to write out in full, so I wrote its acronym, STMPWYFS, instead. Speaking about cutting things short, if you want to skip ahead to the music, go to the timecode on the screen. If you do though, you'll be missing out on some very important information about this video and a little something else, which I'm proud to announce is the launch of my subreddit, r/Jachael. Not r/Jachael123, just Jachael. If you have Reddit, make sure you head over there and subscribe to my subreddit for some awesome memes, fan art, and general discussions about my videos on both this channel and my gaming channel. Once I have a good community going, I plan to review my top 5 favorite recent posts at the end of each YouTube video I make, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, back to talking about the song I'm recreating, more specifically the one that might play when you fight Sans. Since Sans is a skeleton, I chose to recreate the song with skeleton and bone noises. There aren't that many sounds I had to use, so let's get stuck into what those are. First, of course, is the classic skeleton noise that I've used for many of my other videos. Like usual, just cutting it shorter is all I need to do. Now, since there are pretty much no other melodic skeleton noises in the game, I'll have to use this sound for the chords and bass as well, just with different backgrounds. Next is the quiet, plinky instrument playing arpeggios in the early part of the song. Since bone blocks give their own unique note block sound, we'll just have to use that for it, which sounds like this. Yeah, I'm never going to stop sneaking that into my vids. Topping off the melodic instruments are some sustained strings. The problem with that is that there are no long notes made by skeleton or bone sounds, so to give it a different feel instead, let's use the sound of a skeleton horse dying. It doesn't sound great now, but trust me, it'll make sense in the song. Continuing on, we have an array of percussive noises. The first is this build-up like sound that starts and ends the song. For that, I'll get the sound of a wither skeleton spawning and chuck it in reverse. Underneath that sound is a drum fill on some toms. Personally, I reckon the new sounds of bone blocks breaking would work well for that. Complementing that fill and the entire song in general is of course a snare drum, and much like my past skeleton theme remakes, let's use the same clip of a skeleton horse galloping. Similarly for the hi-hat, I'll also use a previously used sound, this one being a stray getting hit. And continuing on with mobs getting hit, let's smack a wither skeleton for the slightly trashy cymbal sound. And finally we have the kick. After looking around through all the skeleton and bone noises in Minecraft, I couldn't find anything low enough for this, so what I'll do is grab the sound of wither skeleton stepping, cut it shorter, and bump it down 3 octaves. Perfect, that'll work great. So now I have all the instruments recreated for the song. Time to put it all together for your enjoyment. Just before I play the song though, if you've enjoyed this video so far and like all of my other content, feel free to subscribe to the channel to help me hit 200,000 subscribers. Anyways, without further ado, here is Song That Might Play When You Fight Sans, made with only Minecraft skeleton and bones sounds. That was a pretty short remake, hey? Well, if you want a longer version, you can find a looped music-only video at the top of the description. You can also find the like button near the top of the description too, and the link to my subreddit, and even the link to my gaming channel, which is actually on the screen right now, so you better check it out and subscribe. Also subscribe to me, get the bell on too, do everything. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Whatever, that's all from me. Stay safe and I'll see you next time.